Hello friends, I hope you're doing well. This video has been a long time coming, but right now my house needs to get cleaned. I gotta get my laundry put away. I'm gonna bring you along today as I do chores, clean the house, show you some rooms I've been working on once they're nice and clean, and tell you what's going on. So when the pandemic hit in 2020, like a lot of people, we canceled lots of trips. We had some things planned that no longer could happen. And then we had dreams of things that would happen that never could happen, like family vacations. Now, we did find our way around those a little bit, and we did some vacations to Grandma and Grandpa's in Arizona just to get out of Alaska in the winter time. And when we were homeschooling, we were able to do that more easily and go for a longer period of time. But even once the pandemic kind of settled down, Mark's company still had a no travel policy for work for a very, very long time. And so one way that we save on family vacations is when Mark has work trips, we tag along. Alaska Airlines has their credit card. It gives you companion tickets for like $150. Someone can travel with you. And since Mark's company, when he travels for work, pays for his ticket, then, we can pay for an additional one. So we'll go along. So we have several companion tickets available to us, and they've been sitting waiting to be used on our favorite vacations. But we haven't done those as a family for a long time. Last year in December, I surprised Mark for our 15th anniversary. It was a little bit early, but I took him to Hawaii, and he did his continuing education while we were in Hawaii at night, but just on his own, so his company didn't pay for it. But he does have to do continuing education every year, and it costs the same to go to the continuing education in one location as another location. So we try and make sure that he signs up for good locations. All that is leading up to, we are going to take a family trip. And today I am cleaning the house to get ready to go on said trip. And we leave tomorrow, and I've waited till now for several reasons. Number one, I have been working nonstop trying to get videos ready for when we are out of town, because I don't want to be doing too much editing while we're there. I'd like to focus on family time and focus on being a mom and just enjoying myself, because I've been working really hard. So that's one reason why my house has been neglected. And number two is, if you have children or grandchildren, or even just yourself, that if you clean anytime right before it's time to go, it's just gonna get messy again, because you're gonna cook meals, or you're gonna do laundry, or you're gonna make a mess. And so sometimes some things just have to wait till pretty close to the end. So as I go around today, I am going to be doing that last minute cleaning. Funny thing is, school got canceled today. We got now about a foot of snow outside, maybe 6 inches to a foot, and they canceled school. And my to-do list was a mile long of all the things I was gonna do to get ready to go today: packing, cleaning. Now I'm doing that with 4 kids home, which is fine. I love them dearly, but it does mean that it's complicated things a little bit. One, we are taking them out of school, and let me tell you about that. You have to get what is called a prearranged absence if you're going to be leaving, if your kid's going to be missing school for several days, and it's not because of them being sick or something. So I have filled out the prearranged absence forms. I took them to their schools, and let me tell you what Hunter's principal said when I handed it to her to get approved. "Oh, this is awesome. Take me with you. This is like the perfect excuse. Like, yes, go, go, go. I'm so excited for him." That is what they say. And that is because Alaskans understand our need for taking holidays. They do. They just understand that when you get the opportunity to go, sometimes you just gotta go. Now, if we had the choice, would this be the time we went? Probably not. It is still so early in the winter. We really just got our first real snow last night that, you know, is gonna stick around forever and really feel like snow and is messing things up. And we've had so much fun in it today, but that's okay because like I said, we are a family that tries to recreate on a reasonable budget. Because we do have 4 kids, it can get really expensive really fast. And so because Mark has training that we're going along with him, it cuts our costs way down for this trip. So we're just doing it. We're gonna enjoy the snow for these 2 days, and then we're gonna enjoy vacation. And then we'll come back and we will be ready for winter, and we will enjoy winter even more knowing that we had an awesome vacation. Because I had kiddos home all day today, I got the idea. I have been buying some things to do some room rearranging. If you saw the Costco video, we're trying to rearrange beds and things like that. I also bought some new little bedside tables. I gave Hunter and Bennett the job. I said, hey, do you guys want to earn a little bit of money? Will you put these things together? Such a great task for them. They're, learning how to build things, learning how to follow instructions. So they're downstairs. Let me show you them working together to get those beds and bed frames and side tables constructed. In our family, we do not pay our kids to do chores. They have weekly chores of cleaning their room and cleaning an area in the house. They also have daily chores that they have to do, like unloading the dishwasher or helping with the cat. And then if there are extra jobs on top of that, bigger jobs that take more, stamina or motivation to do them, those are the jobs that I will offer the kids some money to do. And this was the perfect thing. I gave the boys the packages and then I just walked away and did my own thing. And as you can see, they did it. I think the camera died when Hunter did his because I don't have any record of it, but somehow it got put together. So I know he did it. I love to see Bennett here even taking it back apart and fixing it. He realized he did something wrong. That is exactly why I gave him this project. I think this is so great that he can do this. So I did offer them a little bit of money. We also have an Airbnb and the boys help clean that to earn some money, but that's how we do it around here. And I was really actually so glad that I didn't have to do this job. This was the perfect snow day job. So these bed frames came from Walmart, and then the headboards came from Amazon. And if you've been following along in our Costco videos, then you know that I am still on the lookout for a box spring for the second bed. But I'm sure we'll find one, and then we will get this room put back together. For now, we just have one bed done. And then when we get back from our trip, we will work on getting the second bed put together. So throughout this video, while you see me packing, you might get some ideas about where we're headed. It is one of our favorite places, and we have been saving up for this for several years now because we haven't gotten to take a vacation like this. Even with that being said, we do it on a budget because, like I said, Mark's company, if he was going to be renting a car anyways, it's only costing us a couple $100s to upgrade the car to a car that will fit the whole family. They will only pay for what would be used by one person, but we can just pay the little bit of extra to get it to be enough for the whole family. You will also see that we will not be staying in a hotel when we go on these family vacations. We stay in Airbnbs because then we can cook our own food. We will be going Costco shopping and all that. I've got some meal ideas. Now we do shop a little bit differently when we're on vacation because, you don't have all the staple items that you already have at home. So you kind of have to think about what are easy meals to plan, but it's going to be fun. Hopefully Everett can go shopping with me since it will be on vacation. The only hiccup in our plan right now is because we're taking the boys out of school, we let all their teachers know, their principals are okay with it, but they have said that they would give us some of the work that the boys would miss. And the boys were all supposed to get that work today. Today was supposed to be their last day of school before the trip. And now we are kind of trying to figure out if we have time to run by the school in the morning on the way to the airport so that we can make sure that they have some work to work on while we're there and not just be behind in their schoolwork. One thing I always find funny when I'm packing for a trip and it's cold outside here, none of this stuff is going with me. So I'm putting it all away and then I have to go into a whole different set of clothes to pack for the trip. So right now we're just focusing on getting everything put away. And then we will focus on packing. One thing that is actually great about taking a trip right now is that we will go and relax and enjoy a vacation. And well, it's a family trip. I don't know if you can call it a vacation when you have all your kids along because it's really just momming in a different location. But we'll have this time to relax a little bit and recharge. And then the holidays are coming up really quick and we will hopefully be able to enjoy those even more after we've taken this time to recharge and connect. It'll just be a really good, kickoff to our holiday season. Here is my wool sock collection. I love these Costco socks. So I did order some new swimming suits for this trip, which I'm pretty excited about because if you order swimming suits in the off season, they're a lot less expensive. And my trick is I always order at least 2 of the same swimming suit so that if I get any sort of tan lines, they're just exactly the same. But look how different they are. Look how fun that one is. And then I love anything leopard. And then I got some bottoms to go with it. I'm excited. The one pair of black bottoms to go with these that I really wanted didn't come. They got back ordered, but I did order these like little spandex short swimming bottoms. So that's gonna have to go with this. And then I ordered a rash guard shirt to keep myself from getting sunburned. I think I ordered one more top, but I haven't even looked at it. So same style, just a different pattern. I think this one is my least favorite, so I may not keep it. We'll see. 2 might be enough. This is gonna be the beginning of my packing. I'm just gonna make a pile right here. One night when I couldn't sleep at like 1 in the morning, I thought, oh, I'll jump on and see if they have any swimming suits because the strap of my swimming suit broke right at the end of summer. And it was a good deal. And it came in like 3 days, which is unheard of to Alaska. So I feel very lucky. Some workout clothes. We will have a washer and dryer. That's the other good thing about staying in Airbnbs. You get in a washer and dryer so you don't have to pack quite as much. Now tell me, are you an overpacker or an underpacker? I try and be like the Goldilocks, like find the one that is just right. I don't like to pack too much, but I don't like to not have what I need. So I try and find that happy medium, usually pack and then take a few things out if I can help it. Next, I grabbed a few pairs of shorts out of my shorts drawer and a few short sleeve shirts. I really just try and keep it as simple as possible when I'm going on this type of vacation. A couple of really simple dresses. And I think we're good to go. I need to pack some underwear and socks and things like that, but pretty simple. I just looked at the shorts I ordered. They say they're back ordered till March 6th of 2023. I don't think those are showing up on time. See if I can just, yeah, they'll be here by next summer. Guess I didn't need them anyways. All right, just a few more things. My sun hat, baseball hat. All right, let's give this room a clean, and then we'll move on to the next area that needs a clean. All right, next up, we're gonna tackle the bathroom because 1, we wanna come home to a clean bathroom, and 2, I need to pack up my bath stuff. So this is my favorite toiletry bag. I bought it this summer. It can hang. I keep a lot of stuff in here all the time so I don't have to repack it, but some things have gotten pulled out. So I'm just gonna do a quick look-see through here. So this is my makeup. It all comes in this one compact. The bottom is eyeshadows. The top is all of my makeup. I have a smaller version. I'm just going to be doing some moving around so that, because I ordered a couple new compacts, they come like this. And then you just slide them open and stick them in your compact. They're all magnetic. This is my base color and I'm almost out in here, so I'm just gonna make sure that I have enough makeup to last me the whole trip. This is my contour shade that I put here and on my nose, and I just have a teeny tiny bit left, so that's gonna go in this one, and then I'm gonna take the brand new one with me. Makeup. Oops. Mascara. Also have some facial sunscreen in here. I gotta make sure, take care of that. I had a hair clip and some tweezers. Here's what's in my toiletry bag, just in case you're interested. I have a mirror and tweezers. This is a little tin my sister gave me years ago that had earrings in it. It's from Brighton. I use this to keep my rubber bands, hairpins. Here is a cute little chain necklace. Then I'm bringing 2 pairs of earrings. These ones that are made by a local Alaskan called a Kimbo. And then these are Brighton. And I like both of these pairs of earrings because they're silver and gold, so they go with everything. Put those in there. And then when I take things off on vacation, I make sure I put them in there so I don't lose them. Been doing that for years, so that's gonna go in there. Here's the hair section, a brush, deodorant, hair supplies, travel size shampoo and conditioner, face wash, and some hair brushes. This is the makeup and face lotion section. And then my toothbrush and toothpaste. The only thing I still need to grab is my blow dryer and my curling iron, and then we will be good to go. Love this thing. It just holds everything so well. My bathroom was long overdue for a good wipe down, so I just made sure that I gave everything a good scrub, and it just feels good to get it cleaned up before we go out of town so that when I come home, it'll just actually be clean. It'll be clean for more than 30 seconds. This is not like an actual deep cleaning. I did not clean every surface and, you know, get all the dust bunnies in the corners, but man, it will be so much better than it was. So let's get this bathroom clean and keep moving on with our day. This is another project I have not done for quite a while. After vacuuming, I pulled out the steam mop and made sure these floors were good and clean before I put the rugs back down. I decided to just finish the whole bathroom. I had recently cleaned the shower, but I had not done the bathtub, so I cleaned the bathtub because wintertime is when I take the most baths. I wanted to make sure it's good and clean, and since I had the vacuum out, I decided to vacuum. All right, my bathroom and bedroom are done. It feels so good, but I'm still got a lot more to do. I'm gonna move on to my office next. This office is new to me. We've been moving around bedrooms and furniture, and I am loving this office. It has been so good for editing and getting my work done while still being connected to all the things that I need to do in the kitchen and the laundry room, all that stuff. But I get messy when I'm working, so I've got to make sure that I tidy it up every once in a while. So we're gonna do that, and we're also gonna be focusing on making sure I have cameras and batteries and everything I need to go on the trip. But of course we have time to cuddle Luna. She's wondering what's going on. She sees me packing. Yeah, you're gonna go visit your cousins. They're gonna love you so much. Yes. Luna has her bed in here, so she spends most of her time in this room. So it's Lauren and Luna's office. Right, Luna? Okay, let's get it cleaned up. I decided about 5 years ago that I needed an office. That office has now been in multiple places around our house, and so this is just a new location for my office. Of course, Luna had to sit and watch everything that I was doing. She is the inspector. These cabinets that you see, these were my parents' cabinets from before I was born. They moved from Virginia to Texas to Alaska, and a few years ago, I decided I was going to give them a paint job because they were really dark and really beaten up from being, you know, over 40 years old. So they are really special to me. After getting the office mostly cleaned up, I sat down to work on my to-do list and realized I needed to get some computer work done, and that's what I'm doing here. And of course, Luna had to come and get some cuddles. She loves being right with me when I'm getting work done. So this is another thing off of my list, getting my office cleaned up and getting Luna cuddles. Of course, that's on my to-do list. I have so much more to do, but it is gotten late. It's getting dark outside and we need dinner. So I'm gonna cook up some dinner really quick and clean the kitchen at the same time. We don't have that much food left in the fridge, so I'm gonna be making something just with whatever we have. This is like the most empty I've ever seen my fridge. All right, we're gonna do something with this and this. And this. These, I'm gonna take those on tomorrow. Chicken. Cream cheese. Frozen celery. You might be wondering what I decided to make. I decided to make chicken and dumplings based very loosely off of a magnolia recipe, just using everything that I had left. Bennett came up and did his evening chore of putting away the clean dishes while I got things into the pot and did some cleaning along the way. To make my dumplings, I decided just to make it out of Bisquick, which, if you're not familiar, is kind of just like pancake mix, but you can make biscuits out of it. Well, apparently I thought that I was making pancakes at first because I put way too much liquid and had to keep adding more and more of the Bisquick flour mixture. But I was just looking for a good consistency, and then I chopped up my chicken, and the recipe calls for cream, but I had all this cream cheese, so I just added the cream cheese. And then I turned the biscuit dough into just little balls and added them in, and they make really, really yummy little dough balls, dumplings, you know, whatever you call them. Added some salt and pepper, and then just let it simmer for a while so that it could thicken. To make sure we used up the last of our vegetables and had a good vegetable with dinner, I cut up these peppers and served them with some ranch. I also added some tomatoes to that plate. And then I washed some dishes while the chicken and dumplings finished simmering and called the boys up to dinner. Mark had to work late. He was just trying to get a lot of things done before we went on our vacation, so he was not home yet. But the boys and I had a nice meal together. They raved about these chicken and dumplings, and we finished our meal with some oranges that we wanted to use up, and then the boys did their after dinner chores to help out. This turned into a really good meal, especially for just, you know, pulling it together last minute. And I did end up making more dumplings for Mark because the boys ate every single one of them. Good thing I made all that extra dough on accident. I don't feel like I can finish the kitchen until Mark comes home, so I'm going to transition to the laundry room, start a load of laundry just to make sure we have what we need, and then get this room tidied up real quick. When I was helping the boys pack their bags for the trip, we quickly realized there were several things that they needed to get washed so that they could finish packing, so that was the priority here. On top of just getting this room cleaned up, this is such a hard-working room in our house. It needs constant attention because things just gather here and it gets messy. I absolutely love this antique farmhouse sink. It needs a good scrub down. It is an authentic sink. It's old, so it never looks completely clean, but we can do a lot better than this. Next up, I needed to clean out this ice machine. It makes that like pebble ice, which is awesome, but it means if you're going out of town, you don't want to leave it running, and it needs to be scrubbed down it should be scrubbed down every week. I do not do it every week, but going out of town is a good excuse to take it all apart and make sure all the parts are clean. It has a cleaning cycle, and you put hot water and vinegar in it, and then it runs it through all the pipes. So that is what I'm doing here. I'm making sure that this ice machine is all cleaned up and turned off for while we're gone. It's a perfect excuse to take it apart and make sure it's clean. I was so exhausted by this point, and then remembered I had bought some of these Kizik shoes where you don't have to, untie them to put them on. And I felt so much better once I had shoes on. I don't know why I didn't have shoes on the entire day while I was cleaning. I had come so far in cleaning the house, I decided to just keep going and give this bathroom a quick tidy up so that the house would feel really nice and clean when we got home from our trip. Okay, I gotta go run an errand.
Load up that stuff?
Yeah, I would, and I gotta take Hunter with me, but
Oh, good, he'll help. What's
well, if you would have them help load that up. We'll go unload it on our way. I have to go take my primary stuff to Macy Curtis that I got ready. I got my errand run, the boys helped clean up the playroom, and then once they were in bed, I just finished up by giving the playroom a really good sweep. Everything was packed for the boys, and the house was getting to the point that I wanted it to be before our trip. So I was extremely tired, but glad that I had taken the time to get the house clean. So I just had a few more things on my to-do list that I wanted to get done before I went to bed. I made these smoothie packets and bring them along with my little blender. And then I got some snacks for the airplane, some nuts and some beef jerky and some fresh fruit. And we also brought oatmeal with us because we were not going to have anything for breakfast the next morning once we got to our Airbnb. So we packed those up. And then I did the final packing of my bag and made sure that any last minute stuff got added in so we could go to bed. All right, it's 11:30. Just about done packing. Luna can tell something's up. She keeps coming and meowing at me and wanting to be held, so she knows where something's going on. Can't wait to show you where we're going. I'm just waiting for a few videos to transfer onto my computer, and then I'm headed to bed. Thank you so much for spending time with me today as I cleaned the house and packed for our trip. We hope that you'll subscribe and will join us on our awesome vacation. We are so grateful for each and every one of you that spends time with us here on our channel. Thank you. We love you, and we'll see you again real soon for more of This Alaska Life. Bye-bye. Can you say goodbye? Bye-bye. Mm-hmm.